Tale of two in-form strikers. Dixon holding, wrestling. Tierney not happy about that decision. Haaland trying to... And Arsenal tying themselves in. Now De Bruyne. Haaland again. Comes back to Rodri. And the City players surrounding the referee's tricks. Trossard has managed to work it through to Tomiyasu. Close, so that's a big save from Ortega. Never scored for Arsenal, but he might not ever come. Sizing up. It's another decent cross, and Saka will... Discussing that. Oh, that's a mistake by Holding, and Haaland will be free here. Turner's come up. His line brilliantly. Haaland's gone for the acrobatic, and Tomiyasu was watching it all the way.
Well, Holding's asking the ref.
Manner in which he does it, he gets very... It's another decent cross, and Saka will... Highlighted with him, I think more because of the 30 minutes of matches than Arsenal. Excited on the touchline. Gundogan was allowed.
His neck's playing a wrestling game.
For a long way. Jack Grealish isn't looking very comfortable after that. Kanji looking for Mahrez away. Tapping the ankles for Jack Grealish, who out. On to Trossard. Lewis backing off. Trossard! Good save. Kanji, Gundogan. Looking to try and release Haaland, but this time... And Trossard so close to getting his first Arsenal goal. And Gabriel was standing in his way. Looking for Mahrez. Mahrez trying to get a shot. Robbing Bukayo Saka. Here's another... Still going, Kevin De Bruyne! Season playing more football than maybe he would expect to. Haaland's in a race. Oh, it looked like it was arcing in the far corner. And Matt Turner wasn't sure at all.
No.
Tierney trying to...
Certainly had the goalkeeper interested, but he also...
But loses his footing.
It's good play. So...
Looking menacing once again. Okay, trying to deal with him. Saka trying to get away and accelerate his footing. An attendance of 51,694 tonight. All Manchester evening.
I think I met every single one of them in the service station on the way. That much.
Here he goes again, powering down that left-hand side, and Nketiah.
Because Stones ends up playing right back, and the Kanji comes all the way over to right centre back.
Well, they've seen that type of finish before.
Great run from Trossard and Nketiah. That touch there just sets him up, gets him away.
Manchester City's best chance in this game with that arcing shot from the edge of the box. A lovely little bit of skill which he tried to get away from pass.
On his left centre back. That just creates a...
The referee didn't get play off that, didn't quite work out. Although it might come through to Haaland, who's beaten the referee, didn't get play. Defender, and it's over the top of the crossbar. And Gabriel was turned defence into attack quite quickly. Grealish. And that was just a little bit too heavy for Erling Mahrez. Inviting pressure from Nketiah, and Ortega's got Haaland.
Oh, good running from Haaland, and immediately Susie's it.
To Haaland. Haaland.
Oh, good.
Haaland. Yeah. Eventually, the referee had to do something about it because they were just getting far too well acquainted.
Yeah, he had no protection then to the ball.
Who Arsenal have just signed from Spezia. Abu Dhabi spending City swoops, but historically there has been a bit of needle between Manchester City and Arsenal.
Tough and using his head a little bit.
Clichy, Adebayor, Kolo Toure all ended up here.
Much bit more.
Was blink first and change some key personnel at half-time. And I suppose the... Now the Arsenal are off balance here. Mahrez is... Tomiyasu sticking to his Grealish field. In space. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a teaser. And the keeper came very far out. Right side, they've gone to try and find Haaland. And almost left punch that. Right. And it's into the side netting by the man. Mahrez. Lewis on the underlap, trying to fire it through the 6-yard box. His arm looked okay on that occasion. A little reverse ball into De Bruyne, pushed away by Matt. An intelligent dart, but Mahrez is trying to chip that towards the far post. Here's Vieira on the volley. And it came down nice.
Looks good.
Bit of space for Alvarez to turn and shoot and hit the post. Brilliant opportunity. Hitting you in those situations, Grealish, Gundogan finding a bit of space. Grealish, double figures for the second successive season for Arsenal. Finding the corner with a brilliant finish. Feeding Nathan Ake. Pro in front of goal. Only his second goal of the season, but he finished it like a... The lead. And Arsenal have got to come from behind. Manchester City...
Well, the possession had started to tell, and just look at the position.
To steer it past Ortega, but there was an incredible intervention from Ruben. This is Xhaka, in towards Nketiah, who almost...
What a ball that is.
Martinelli whips it in towards that danger. Saliba and Haaland in a... Here's Saka. Haaland trying to... Getting to the byline. It's a decent looking cross. That help a little bit though if you want to see the whole of the action.
Intriguing game rather than exciting.
Here's Alvarez. Just trying to up the excitement. Odegaard. With Haaland in there, there's always a presence. He did deal with it. Now Martinelli's got it back again. He's travelled a very long way. Xhaka. Zinchenko. He's brought a bit of that, trying to slip it through. Martinelli might get there, but Ortega was very quick and a little bit of loose defending. And Arteta making the opponents work, making the opponent. One magic moment left for Arsenal. Martinelli might help produce it. It's aimed towards.
The French are sounding the alarm. PSG humiliated in a big clash. 2 minutes were enough. A draw and 2 losses in 3 matches. That's the record of Paris Saint-Germain, who played preseason games in Japan. Interesting in attack, too weak in defense. Read the French media, which are concerned about the form of the French champions. At the end of July, PSG went on an Asian tour, during which they already played 3 matches. In the first one, Luis Enrique's team drew 0-0 with Saudi Al Nassr. In the next game, the French champions lost 2-3 to Japanese Cerezo Osaka, and on Tuesday afternoon they suffered another defeat, this time 1-2 against Inter Milan. The future of Mbappe and Neymar is not the only problem for PSG. Their on-field form leaves much to be desired. During the Asian tour, Paris Saint-Germain was without Kylian Mbappe, who sooner or later will say goodbye to the French team. The player did not extend his contract, which expires in a year, and from media reports it seems most likely that he will move to Real Madrid. Besides, PSG may also lose Neymar, who has long been pushed out of the team of the French champions.